Imagine this. The sun has just slipped below the horizon. Your neighborhood feels peaceful for a brief moment, and your dog is stretched out on the floor, completely relaxed. Then, without warning, a single explosion echoes through the sky. Your dog's head snaps up, their ears flatten, their breathing changes. Within seconds, they rush to the nearest corner, searching for somewhere, anywhere, that feels safe. Another boom follows, then another. Before the night has truly begun, the confident dog you know has transformed into one that's trembling, pacing, or desperately trying to disappear. If you've ever watched your dog go through that, you know how heartbreaking it feels. You want to comfort them. You want to explain that everything is fine. But your dog doesn't understand fireworks. They only understand what their senses are telling them. And in that moment, every instinct says the world has suddenly become dangerous. Here's what surprises many owners. The biggest opportunity to help your dog doesn't begin when the fireworks start. It begins long before the first explosion ever reaches the sky. In fact, the 60 minutes leading up to the fireworks can shape how your dog's many owners' body responds for the rest of the evening. Prepare the right way during that window, and you may dramatically reduce the fear that follows. Today, we're going to break down exactly why fireworks affect dogs so differently from people. A common mistake that unintentionally makes anxiety worse, and a simple routine that can help your dog face a noisy night with far more confidence. By the end of this video, you'll understand not only what to do, but why every step matters. Let's start with the question every worried dog owner eventually asks. Why are fireworks so terrifying? At first, the answer seems obvious. They're loud, but if loud noise were the only problem, every dog would react the same way, and they don't. Some barely notice the sound. Others experience overwhelming fear after only one distant boom. The difference lies in how a dog's brain interprets everything happening around them. Your dog doesn't experience fireworks as a single event. They experience them as a storm of unexpected signals, arriving all at once. The sharp crack of the explosion reaches ears that are far more sensitive than ours. Bright flashes suddenly light up the windows. Strange smells drift through the air. Tiny vibrations ripple through the ground. None of those sensations follow a predictable pattern. One explosion might happen now. Next could arrive 10 seconds later. Then, another 2 minutes after that. To your dog, there is no rhythm, only uncertainty. And the brain dislikes uncertainty far more than most people realize. The moment your dog's brain decides something might be dangerous, it shifts from observation to survival. Their heart begins beating faster. Their muscles tighten. Breathing becomes quicker. Stress hormones prepare the body to either escape or protect itself. This is why frightened dogs often ignore their favorite treats or stop responding to commands they normally know perfectly. They're not refusing to listen. They're busy trying to survive something they don't understand. Now here's the part that catches many owners by surprise. The greatest mistake usually doesn't happen during the fireworks. It happens because of what we naturally do when we see someone we love, afraid. Picture yourself kneeling beside your dog as they tremble beneath the table. You wrap your arms around them. Your voice becomes softer, higher, faster. It's okay. It's okay. Don't be scared. Your intention is beautiful. Your dog feels your love, but they also notice something else. They notice your breathing, your posture, your facial expression, your movements. Dogs are remarkably skilled at reading human emotion. If you suddenly become tense, rush around the house, or repeatedly react to every loud boom, your dog may interpret your behavior as confirmation that the danger is real. That doesn't mean you should ignore your dog or refuse comfort. It means your goal changes. Instead of joining their panic, you become their calm. Slow movements, relaxed breathing, steady voice, predictable behavior. Those signals quietly tell your dog something important. If you're safe, I'm safe. Now here's another question. If helping your dog starts before the fireworks begin, when should preparation actually start? The answer is earlier than most people think. The day itself matters just as much as the final hour. Imagine spending an entire day full of energy with nothing meaningful to do. By evening, your body feels restless and your mind races. Dogs can experience something similar. Giving your dog appropriate physical activity and mental enrichment earlier in the day helps release energy before the noisy evening arrives. A relaxed walk, where they have plenty of opportunities to sniff the environment, often, provides more than simple exercise. Sniffing allows dogs to explore the world in a mentally satisfying way, leaving many of them calmer afterward than a fast-paced walk alone. Interactive food puzzles, short training sessions, using positive reinforcement, and simple scent games around the house also encourage healthy mental engagement. Rather than waiting for evening to entertain your dog, think of the entire day as preparation for a calmer night. As the afternoon turns into evening, begin changing the environment before your dog has any reason to worry. Close windows to soften outside sounds. Draw curtains before flashes begin appearing outside. Choose the quietest room in your home and place familiar bedding, favorite toys, and fresh water there. At this point, you haven't removed the fireworks, but you've removed surprises. And sometimes, reducing surprises is the first step toward reducing fear. The final hour is where everything comes together. Because what you do during those 60 minutes doesn't just prepare your house, it prepares your dog's nervous system. And that's exactly where we'll begin next. Now comes the most important part of the evening. Fireworks haven't started yet. Your dog is still relaxed. This is your opportunity to influence what happens next, instead of reacting after fear has already taken over. Think of this final hour as creating layers of comfort. No single technique works for every dog, but when several calming strategies are combined, they often work far better together than they do on their own. Start by keeping the atmosphere inside your home as normal as possible. Dogs are incredibly observant. They notice when routines suddenly change. If everyone in the house begins pacing around, checking the windows every few minutes, or talking anxiously about the fireworks, your dog quickly realizes something unusual is happening. Instead, continue moving through your evening the way you normally would. Prepare dinner, watch your favorite show, read a book, or simply relax. Your calm behavior becomes part of the environment your dog is reading. Next, give your dog something rewarding that encourages quiet focus. One of the simplest options is a frozen food toy prepared earlier in the day. Fill a durable food puzzle with dog-safe ingredients your pet already enjoys, then freeze it until it's firm. Because the food takes time to remove, your dog naturally settles into slow, repetitive licking instead of scanning the room for every unfamiliar sound. That repetitive licking does more than keep them busy. For many dogs, it becomes a soothing activity that helps redirect attention away from the unpredictable noises outside. Instead of waiting for the next explosion, they're focused on solving a rewarding challenge directly in front of them. Now take a look at the room you've prepared. Is it comfortable? Is it quiet? Does it feel familiar? Small details matter. A favorite blanket carrying familiar scents can be reassuring. Some dogs feel more secure resting beside an item that smells like their owner. Others naturally seek enclosed spaces, such as an open crate or a corner surrounded by furniture. Allow your dog to choose where they feel safest, rather than deciding for them. Background sound can also make a noticeable difference. Gentle instrumental music, or specially designed calming playlists for dogs, help soften the contrast between silence and sudden fireworks. The goal isn't to completely eliminate the outside noise. It's to make the changes in sound feel less dramatic. As the first fireworks begin, remind yourself of something important. Your job is not to control the fireworks. Your job is to control the environment your dog experiences while they happen. If your dog walks over and leans against you, welcome them. If they choose to remain in their safe space, let them stay there. Some dogs seek physical contact, while others prefer quiet distance. Respecting those preferences gives them a sense of control during an otherwise unpredictable event. While sitting with your dog, pay attention to your own breathing. It sounds simple, but it matters. Dogs are experts at noticing subtle changes in human body language. Slow breaths, relaxed shoulders, and gentle movements communicate stability in ways words never can. Rather than repeatedly asking if they're okay, quietly show them that you're okay. For dogs with mild to moderate firework anxiety, these simple preparations may be enough to make the evening significantly easier. However, some dogs experience something much more serious. If your dog has injured themselves trying to escape, refuses food for extended periods, experiences extreme panic every holiday, or has a history of severe noise phobia, don't wait until the next celebration to seek help. Talk with your veterinarian well before fireworks season begins. Veterinarians can recommend evidence-based behavior plans and, when appropriate, prescribe medications designed specifically to reduce severe fear responses. These treatments are most effective when they read ahead of time, rather than used after panic has already reached its peak. Remember, asking for professional help isn't admitting failure. It's giving your dog access to every available tool that may improve their quality of life. One more point deserves attention. Never underestimate how determined a frightened dog can become. Even dogs with excellent recall may ignore every command if fear overwhelms their survival instincts. During holidays when fireworks are expected, keep identification tags secure. Verify that your dog's microchip information is current, and always use a leash during bathroom breaks, even inside fenced yards, if there's any possibility of escape. Preparation doesn't end with reducing anxiety. It also means preventing accidents before they happen. As the evening slowly comes to an end, and the final fireworks fade into the distance, don't rush your dog back into normal activity. Give them time to decompress at their own pace. Offer fresh water. Keep the house calm, and allow them to settle wherever they feel most comfortable. Just because the noise has stopped doesn't always mean the body has completely relaxed. Most important lesson isn't that you'll eliminate every moment of fear. It's that you'll never again have to face fireworks unprepared. Every thoughtful decision you make before the first explosion sends your dog one powerful message. You don't have to face this alone. And sometimes, that feeling of safety is more valuable than silence itself. So the next time fireworks appear on the calendar, don't wait until your dog is already hiding beneath the bed. Use the hour before the celebration wisely. Create a calm space. Meet your dog's physical and emotional needs. Stay steady when the world outside becomes unpredictable. And if your dog needs more support, partner with your veterinarian early, rather than waiting for another stressful holiday. One quiet hour of preparation has the potential to change an entire evening. If this video helped you see fireworks from your dog's perspective, let us know in the comments how your dog usually reacts during noisy celebrations. Your experience could help another family prepare with more confidence. And if you enjoy practical, science-informed advice that helps you build a stronger relationship with your dog, subscribe to the channel so you never miss future videos. Until next time, stay safe. Enjoy the celebrations responsibly, and give your four-legged best friend the comfort and confidence they deserve.